Hey YouTube, this is Leppykeki here for Creepypasta Thursday. It's actually Thursday. So I'm doing another one of the story ones from the app thing because I still have no new ideas. So this one's called The New Bride. Basically, what happened was, so they had a wedding, and so there was a wedding, and the couple were really happy together, and then they all got drunk and they decided they'd play like hide and seek around the church, I think it was, or around the hotel they were staying at, one of those. And then basically what happened was they were playing, and then they couldn't find the wife, and it took them hours, and they kept trying to find her and they couldn't. And so they ended up going, well, let's wait till morning. She'll have come out by then. But she didn't. She wasn't there. So the guy went, well, she's obviously run away. She obviously didn't want to get married, and then left. And then he went, and then years later, he came back to the same chapel to get married with the new person, I think. And this woman, caretaker kind of person, went up to the attic, was looking around the attic, and found this large trunk. And she opened the lid of the trunk, and saw a corpse, a dead body that had been rotting in there for weeks, months. Hang on. Ow. Years later. Oof. A few years later, she found a trunk and she opened it, and there was a rotting body of a bride, and there were marks all over the inside of the trunk, scratch marks, and she had damaged nails, and there was things everywhere. That's going to bug me there. And there was things everywhere, and her face was in the shape of a scream, like, so she was obviously sad and scared, and it said the trunk had locked on the inside, locked when she'd closed the lid on herself during the game. Yes, hello cat. So yeah, that is that creepypasta. Ow! Nails! Your claws, they hurt. Yes, hello. So, yeah, that's that creepypasta. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a wig, it's because I went to that cosplay thing, which I will be editing, but the computer that has the editing software currently isn't working, so yay. But I realised that I'm going to go to Comic-Con wearing a wig. I'm going to overheat. My head is going to die, so I've been practicing. I've been brushing all my wigs, of which I have 5. So I've been brushing each of my wigs, including, and all of them are long. They've all got like either this length or down to the small of my back, which, oh my god, it's taking forever, but I'm trying to sort out so that I can realise that so I can adapt my head to wearing a wig for a long period of time. I also need to find my wig cap because I kind of lost it, and I had to use a piece of tights. No, because one piece of one leg of a pair of tights. There we go. Yeah, I've got bits of it because I couldn't find one that fit. This one didn't because it wouldn't stretch far enough that way. This one didn't because it wouldn't stretch far enough that way and was too short. Actually, it did stretch far enough, but it didn't stretch that way enough. But I learned a new thing. If you need a new head, cut about this much for a pair of tights on the thigh. And when you're brushing wigs, use a better brush. Or just don't damage them. Yeah, so next week, I don't know what's going to happen next week, but there'll be something. I will hopefully get around to editing that video, and I'll put it up, and I will then have next week's video on Thursday. Oh, and hopefully work other things out. Hopefully do things. I don't know. Maybe I'll film some of the sewing of the costume for Comic-Con. That'll be fun. So yeah, that was a creepypasta. And yeah, have fun with your week. Hoping this cat doesn't scratch me again. Yeah. So if you want to know anything else, I do recommend that you get that app because it's really cool and it's free. So it's like, yay. But yeah, so that was the creepypasta. Hope you had fun listening. Me ramble on for another 4 minutes, but yeah, I'll get better. So see you guys next week. Gecko out.